Medicine Bow is just a small town, lots of ranchers, lots of retired people. We've got a small school, good hotel. There is a small gas station. But yeah, I believe there's about 200 people here. I believe last year we pushed 290 to 325 people through here. I guarantee you I made 150 to 200 breakfast burritos last year. It was a lot of burritos.
I would say it's like Burning Man, but like there's no Burning Man and it's better.
So our friend Tony Mack made this belt and bestowed it upon a winner. Now there's no set rules for a winner. Some say it's the last one up. Some say it's a noble deed. Whatever.
Some say it's jello shots out of a belly button.
Some say it's jello shots out of a belly button. But at one point, I was given the belt by the creator, Tony Mack, last year. And I thought it was fitting to give it to the people of Medicine Bow, since they let us come here and have this great time every year.
How you motherfuckers doing today? Battle fucking 10. This song is called Trial by Fire.
Came from just like wanting to come up with something that was just like an old western or something like that. Like it sounded like the Battle of Old Wyoming sounds like some shit that you would like actually read about in Wyoming history or something like that. And so it just like seemed like a perfectly good thing. Like, all right, we have a name. That's what the name is going to be. And one of my favorite things about calling it the Battle of Old Wyoming is that it's constantly confused as a battle of the bands. Like people say that all the time. Like, even around here, like, oh, you're calling to reserve a room for the Battle of the Bands, right? And we kind of knew right away that that was going to be a misinterpretation that happened. But we kind of liked that, you know, because then we embraced a lot of the verbiage of like, everybody loses. You know, like there's no way to win the Battle of Old Wyoming. And it started just early in the year 2009, a friend and mentor of mine, Thomas French, was driving with his mom between Casper and Laramie. And they pulled over here to like get lunch or whatever, and he wandered around a little bit and just like the light clicked. I love it a lot, but I love my friends a lot, and that's a big part. You know, like this, it takes a ton of work, and this year was like a ton of work. You know, every year has its own stresses on like the organizational end and stuff like that. Every year's different. The problems that pop up are different and different kind of thing. But every year, I just remind myself of like how happy so many of the people that are like my favorite people in the whole wide world are on this weekend. You know, like it's just like it brings so much joy to me to see everybody having such a good time and to hear such great music. You know, we have always had such an amazing luck with getting bands to come, you know, by having a cool party, by having a neat thing. The really good ones want to come here and play and stuff, and we've been blessed over the years with like tons and tons and tons of crazy shit.
phenomenal. Like, everybody's so welcoming. There's nothing but good vibes here, and I love it.
We all go rockin' roll together, so try to keep your head out of the cloud. Let's keep walking straight. Do you know your place? This is your home state. Lock the doors on the freeway. The book of ashes on the table by the window sill. Something down to do it all for you every day.
We just got done playing with the Saturn Return, which is the two of us and Calvin and Jake McVeigh. And then at 10:30 we're playing in Static Nebulous, which also has Jeff Stoller and Jeremy and Zach Coburn.
First battle. This is his
sixth
battle, so
yeah.
I'm the newbie here, but seemed to fit right in, I think.
Yeah, I think you did really well.
Thanks.
So.
Yeah, that was a rockin' set. I'm really excited for Static tonight at 10:30. Woo!
Yeah,
merch and everything.
We just finished our second album. That was what she was. It's kind of how she came in, doing a couple sessions with us down in Denver, and it's like, yeah, I guess do you want to stay in the band? And she did, so that was cool.
Like, I guess.
And yeah, so that'll be fun. Got the album, got t-shirts, got all that good stuff. So hoping to see a lot of folks at 10:30.
Hell yeah.
Like punk rock day camp, you know, punk rock summer camp, that it has that, where we get to hang out with folks that we don't see. Like some of these bands, this might be the only time I get to see them in the year, and I forget everyone's names because I suck at names, but I remember their bands, I remember their music. I'm like, oh, I'm still catching up with you guys on Facebook and seeing what you're doing. Like, you know, System Restore, you know, those guys, I was kind of a jerk to them last year, but whatever.
Bye.
My name's Sean Ball, and I'm a 7-year
Veteran.
battleholic. Half the time I feel that the people who come to the battle are not here to be entertained by performers. They want to entertain the performers.
Right.
So you got people crowding into a sweaty basement, walking around, mingling, whatever. The best stuff happens after the battle. I've gotten together with groups all over the country, starting with the battle. Branson, Missouri, Tampa, Florida, all in the past 3 years. We play bluegrass in the bar. We do whatever pops up, gypsy punk. Anything's for sale and for gain, but not for sale to anyone who doesn't love it. I mean, passionate.
There's another downer. There's a music video for it. I strapped the GoPro to myself and wandered around the desert and freaked myself the fuck out. It's called Someday Soon. I wrote it when I was stranded in Indiana.
White Russian milkshake. It's for the battle only. Heard by word of mouth. They don't advertise it, so that's what I'm going to get if they're open.
I was a man from the edge of the earth. Those lovers torn in two, now working in my search. Traveled around that
hotel in the middle of nowhere that just opens its doors to
basically
insane people who party
get here and get weird.
Get here, get weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 40 or 50 people, so mostly bands playing for other bands. We're probably close to like 15 or 20 bands, and so it's like all of us just like played for each other, but we got to have like a little drunk punk summer camp here, and so it was very fun.
These guys are the closest thing to family I have other than my actual flesh and blood family, and there are certain people that they call you and say, can you do this? And you just say yes, no matter what it is. And every single person standing here is one of those people.
I saw you earlier. Oh yeah, we're in a fucking tense battle. This is fucking rad.
Just trying to keep, people engaged.
Let's give it up for all the fucking bands that have played today. Holy shit, dude.
Just real dirty, crusty good time.
It really is.
Do whatever you like. Wild West in 2018.
Relatively experimental project, lots of organic and improvised parts.
Your friends and stuff like that, and it's just so rad. I love it so much.